Folks, we've got some sad news coming out of Houston today because one of the biggest NBA steppers, one of the biggest slimes, one of the people closest to NBA YoungBoy on the street side of things from Baton Rouge, from Louisiana, from down there. Okay, and I went down there recently. Ben 10, unfortunately, did end up getting shot. I believe it was late last night. So there are everybody kind of sharing their prayers and their well wishes for Ben 10. He did apparently get shot during an altercation. There was rumors that a chain snatching was taking place. Some rumors have come around suggesting that Ben 10 might have actually been trying to execute the chain snatching himself. So this is going around. It says pray for 10. It says, bro, why somebody just get killed? They started shooting, man. What the F? There were rumors that he passed away, but now apparently it has been confirmed that he's still alive. He might still be in critical situation, a critical condition, but let's see the footage of what was going down in the restaurant and I'll tell you more details about the shooting. It says, bro, what the F, man? What the F? They literally just killed this man at the restaurant. But I'm fairly certain that he is still alive. So it's saying Houston is out of control, man. People are saying he always moves careless than OG3. I'm glad he's alive. So at least OG3 doesn't be dropping his location. This dude 10 always on a mission. It's true. He's always outside showing where he's at. He's not scared. You can't say that. So, and they playing YB in the back, a classic song at that. They were playing a banger. I wish I was in that location having dinner. I would still go. But it said, this hurt me. I don't even know, bro. Hopefully he ain't check. They're saying, man, in the video got the same 14s. So they're saying that might have been him right before it happened. He posted his location at Houston, Texas. He said $1,000 for this double cut, right? He pouring up like crazy. And somebody's posted this and commented, OG3, Tay 400. I feel it's my fault. I've been stopped getting on your ass, little brother. I'm sorry. He said, I'm finna go and buy me a flag. I think that's what that says. It says, how can you even see the shoes? But there you go. It says, what do you mean? Maybe he was trying to read the text and saw the shoes in the same video. Definitely needed my glasses on to read that text. Anyway, it said that girl scream wasn't no joke. They're saying YB finna crash out about this. They're saying on an IG live maybe. But I don't know. Someone's going to crash out about this. They're saying it's definitely 10 because they got the restaurant spamming YB songs. They're saying, how do you know it was Ben 10? But it has been put out there now that it's Ben 10. And the Houston police chief actually addressed the situation and gave some early details about this shooting that went down.
2 victims. Right now, this is a shooting. Got 2 victims. Let's see. One's been shot multiple times in the torso, probably in his late 20s. Another one's been shot in the extremities and the lower extremities, and also all throughout his arms and everything several times. And he's probably in his mid-20s. They're both transported to local hospitals right now, and they're both in very critical condition. So my name is Lieutenant R. Wilkins, Willkens. So what we know right now is our suspect, who we don't know who he is right now. We're working on that. Investigators do a great job. I'm sure they'll figure out who he is. Was at this location and had a confrontation with a couple of guys. That altercation originally, it appears from what they were doing, was trying to take his chains. Now, we don't know if they knew him or what that was, but it appears possibly they knew this guy. And they were in the process of trying to rip his chains off. That went on for 30 seconds to a minute where these 2 guys were tussling with him, actually got him to the ground, and appears probably got his chains from him. Right after that, another fella jumps in and several other people jump in as well, along with these other guys, and they start having a fist fight, and they're beating this guy pretty bad. They got him on the ground and beating him pretty good. Sometime during that part of the fight, our victim, who was originally looked like he was being majorly assaulted by several people and getting his chains ripped off, he presents a pistol. We don't know where he got it from, but he got it. Must have had it in his pants the whole time, but he got it out and started shooting randomly. Ends up hitting 2 people. Those are our 2 victims. Not certain if these are the same ones that were trying to rip off his necklaces or not. Again, investigation's just now starting, but investigators are going to get over here and try to figure out exactly how that occurred. We got some folks on the scene that are talking to us. We got some good video. So that's where we are right now.
Yeah, man. So it looks like 2 people got shot. I don't know if that was the person that shot Ben 10 that got shot or another person in his entourage, but 2 people in serious condition. They're saying if 10 Crew was the dude robbing, they got to let the life go. It says 10 dumb for robbing someone in Texas. All of them folks stay strapped up. Them dudes damn near worship guns. So we've got other people here saying one of his best friends is a millionaire and he's robbing dudes in Texas on a Wednesday night. Shake my head. And saying he got shot multiple times in the torso. It doesn't sound good, bruh. The dude on the stretcher doesn't even look like 10. He the one that got hit in the arm. And then the girl screaming, I don't know, man. The F was 10 even around that stuff for. So there is some new information about what might have happened. A lot of people saying 10 really out here still robbing people. Robbing someone in the middle of an upscale restaurant like that is as dumb as it gets. Really doubt that was 10's doing. But I'm sure we will know soon. And people saying hopefully it's a lesson learned. But yeah, I see a couple of new things coming out about this. There was some footage of some of the people being loaded into the hospital. I don't know if I can show you this really, but yeah, there's some footage from the scene. I'm going to skip the person being loaded into the ambulance, but there's footage from the scene here.
Police department, a physical altercation broke out after a group attempted to take a man's chains. Police say the man was beaten by several people before pulling out a gun and firing, striking 2 individuals. But it is not known if they were bystanders or were part of the altercation. One victim, believed to be in his late 20s, was shot multiple times in the torso. Another, believed to be in his mid-20s, was shot several times in his arms and legs. Both were transported to hospitals in very critical condition. Police say one of the victims ran from confessions and was later found in a nearby parking garage. The gunman fled the scene on foot. 2 people were critically injured.
So, yeah, you get the gist, all right? So, according to some reports, Ben 10 was hit multiple times, and that was him that had been hit in the chest and torso. It sounded like the other person had been hit in the arms and legs. It says Ben 10 was among 2 people critically injured. After the shooting inside Confessions on Kirby Drive, 2 people were critically injured. And, I've seen that twice. Yeah, it was after a chain snatching. One victim believed to be in his late 20s shot multiple times in the torso. Another believed to be mid-20s shot several times in the arms and legs. And they're saying they believed it was Ben 10 that was hit in the torso those times. They're saying he's going to learn to sit down. He's not the only dude on that for real. They're saying who's that dude that ran and got hit, type of time he on. They're saying he got hit during the fight and ran away from the scene. Probably didn't even realize he was shot until he got away. So I hope he makes it. But if he dies, he brought it on himself. They're saying it's dumb trying to jump and fight people in 2026. Literally did what Von did, and they're the ones who are clowning him. Just hope this doesn't make YB come back to America on BS. And what the other dude being born in 01 got to do with anything. But people saying it adds up to him being shot in the arm and leg. So footage has been circulating of that fight. I think we might have already seen that, but this is going around. Apparently, this is the street stuff that was going on beforehand, before it all popped off.
Wow.
So there's 2 people are fighting over something. Could be the chain. Could be Ben 10 there. Seems like they're wrestling over a chain, basically. We're hearing that YB in the background. Now that doesn't look like Ben 10. This guy looks too big. The smaller guy could be him, or he might have just been there. It's not really clear exactly what's going on. Okay, but they're saying Jay Prince Jr. might have been there, might have had something to do with it, and I'll tell you some theories about that in a minute. So some people are even claiming that the shooter actually stood over him during the attack, and really he'd be lucky to be alive if that's the case. So this is some sort of backstory about what happened, apparently.
The police said that he was shooting randomly. According to my sources, he got up and got active. Like Rapper B got active and he stood over him. You know what I'm saying? Like Rapper B stood over, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly Ben 10. This is just according to my sources. I'm in a whole nother state.
So he's claiming that he was stood over. It says, judging by the videos I've seen, he was with a group of dudes. And the next you see him on the floor and everybody's gone. Did his dudes just leave him for dead? So they were out celebrating 3's birthday in Houston. Somebody posted, everybody a pure bitch that left my stitch. I ain't got no understanding for no bitch ass dude. I'm hot. Said he didn't get stood over, but he did get hit close range. It said if 10 pulls through, then we know that God's on his side. They said NBA got hella luck. B-Way got hit up. Herm almost got faced until dude's gun jammed on him. Big B survived a shooting where he got hit up. And then Ben will have survived almost 8 attempts. Dudes need to stop being tough all the time. They're saying if this is true, get ready for the goalpost to be moved. It says facts. They're going to be asking why he couldn't just fight him back straight up or some kind of bullshit. When it happened to Buddy in Atlanta, it was more he should have kept his hands to himself. Saying All-Star Jr. is Rapper B. Stop playing with Detroit. That boy better be on 10 top. They ain't letting it slide if 10 dies. Said, and he still ain't check. Ben's different. If 3 had a gun and didn't shoot again. So yeah, there's a lot of different theories going around about this. So let me show you some new information that's come out that's interesting. So this is what one person has shared, and they said this is the full story. They're saying Jay Prince Jr. saw a Houston legend, all right, Jay Prince's son, locked in with the MOB, the mob crew. That's how they roll. Okay, so they call themselves. Jay Prince Jr. put his hands on All-Star Jr.'s kids, and All-Star Jr. was pressing him about it, and Jay Prince Jr. told All-Star that when he see him, it's up, and Jay Prince got the drop on All-Star and went up there with Ben 10 and other mob ties members, and they started jumping on him and attempting to pistol whip him, but Jr. got hold of their gun and started shooting and stood over Ben 10 while all the mob ties members ran away. That's what's being claimed. I think we already heard this part.
Bliss him in the hotel. Bliss him at the restaurant. Cool. As this going on, they beating, they pistol whipping him. You know what I'm saying? They robbing him. You know what I'm saying? Some kind of way, rapper B gets a hold of a gun from one of the people beating him. It's up then. As y'all see the police, I posted the police report. The police basically saying what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like how I'm explaining what happened. You know what I'm saying? A guy's in the restaurant. People gets to jumping him pretty bad, jumping him and robbing him. He gets the gun and he ups and lets it go. Now the police said that he was shooting randomly, according to my sources.
So we already heard this part, right? But people are basically saying they've identified the shooter. This is in Chiracology. It says alleged shooter and potential killer of Ben 10, according to sources. Rapper from Detroit called All-Star Jr. He shot in self-defense after 10 tried to snatch his chain. But after we seen that post, it sounded like it was really a personal beef between Jay Prince Jr. and All-Star Jr. about their kids. People are saying Q50, let Ben be your example, buddy. Right? We ain't seen a better defensive play since Rob. Yeah. Saying Junior got some bangers for sure. That original ASBH Get a Bag album is classic in the D and Inktown, so he is actually well known in Detroit. Saying Detroit versus everybody. People not going for that. F him. Saying unfortunately YB is going to be tricked out of his spot like Dirk and drop a bag on dude if 10 dies. Saying if YB does that, he'll go down as one of the dumbest artists of all time. They're saying he don't care. He's been dropping bags his whole career, albeit in smarter ways than others. But I've been saying the way 10's moving is dumb. If he dies, it's over. YB would get overly bloodthirsty, and that's his right-hand man. Not to mention he's rich as hell with mental health issues. This is like if Kanye was a street dude. It's over. Okay, saying $1 million thoughts. There's a banger from him. They're saying this surprised me. They were both in Houston at the restaurant at the exact same time, but being from Detroit, I can see why it happened because YB and 4K Trey got some bad blood with a few Detroit rappers. Most random encounter ever, but I guess it's a small world. All right, they're saying Chicago dudes can thank Detroit. They're saying Jay Prince Jr. messes with JR's baby mama. He was there and told Ben 10 to take his stuff, and he popped them dudes. Some people are saying Jay Prince is lame. But anyway, okay, there's more and more information going around. OG3, obviously one of the most legendary people in the NBA camp, who has been another right-hand man of Youngboy for many years. He made a post letting fans know that Ben 10 is going to be all right. He posted a picture of them on FaceTime. Ben apparently in the hospital there. He said forever, 10-3 ever. Okay, so they was on the call. Apparently he's okay. They're saying he's good. And people are digging up a lot of old lyrics of Youngboy where he's talking about how he wants Ben to get out the street, saying, I know Ben want to grow. He just want to stop because of his child. And there's some other lyrics where he said that, okay, where he basically said he wants Ben 10 to get out the streets. So he is apparently in critical condition, and the rapper that was shot alongside him has apparently also been identified. So this is going around. And the second man shot alongside Ben 10 in critical condition in Houston is rumored to be Houston rapper Dead End Ron. They're saying that's who was with him. So things are getting pretty spicy. And obviously because of the bad blood between NBA and Chicago rappers from Lil Durk's OTF camp, we're now seeing some back and forth. So OTF Duty Low, he was kind of trolling Ben 10 under the post. He had what looks like is that sort of fake crying emoji. You know, me and Duty Low were supposed to box. I might have to fight for the honor of NBA now, okay? But basically they're saying the whole of OTF, anybody around Durk was celebrating what happened. People saying they were all trolling him when he got shot and got his chain took. And they're saying because Quando's people were the ones who actually allegedly shot Duty Low and took his stuff, but people saying it was cap. Quando's brother only posted the videos that ATL dude sent them, but they never actually got it. Saying Kankakee strikes again. All right, they're saying last thing Ben 10 saw before getting 10. Oh my God, we ain't even gonna do all that. We ain't gonna do that. They're saying Steppers was really on the way 150 miles an hour. So Mimo 600 has also posted mocking the situation. Right, anybody that was close with Dirk had anything to do with him's posting. What's this? So he's basically just posted "Long live V-Roy," basically a tribute to King Von. Anyone from NBA getting killed would be good news to anyone that was friendly with King Von, basically. They're saying got them ATK boys with him, all the guys from Jacksonville with him in the video. Saying, yeah, Von was locked in with ATK. I'm sure they wasn't locked in with Von and O-Block and 4KR. Other than those, they would have done real damage to 4K Trey, but they stayed neutral. Their team's known for hats, including Fulio. So, yeah, they all be chilling with all the killers. Von be chilling with the killers from Jacksonville. With Ace and them, Queso, all of that. So, yeah, basically, Mimo be trolling anytime anything happens. Apparently, even G Herbo posted something about this situation. Okay, they're saying this is Herbo basically liking the post. That's all it is. It's just a like, but there it is, right? He's liking it. He likes this news. He likes to hear that NBA members are getting hurt, but it's very tragic, okay? Saying, bro saw the post and liked it like everyone else, not that deep, but liking that's not really the one. And then they're mocking Herb, showing the video of the guy throwing up GD in front of him. But I don't think Herb was really BD like that. But anyway, they're saying Herb's a dummy. You know blogs are going to run off with this post, and now you've put yourself in it for no reason. Okay, so all he did was like something on the explore page. You're going to act like he was dissing with a double tap, but liking it it's kind of a bit of a diss. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a little bit of a diss. So Mimo would post more apparent disses towards Ben 10. Posted disqualified from the NBA is insane with a laughing emoji and a bunch of go yard. Clearly he's getting to the money right now, so respect to him. But there were some other things. So this went viral in all the subreddits, right? This is the dumb way. We already saw this post, but let's see what people are saying about it. This is the Baton Rouge Gang subreddit. They're saying that was a dummy mission and J Prince Jr. is a cornball. They're saying, damn, he took their gun. People saying 4K Trey is so stupid for being back around the Prince family. And I know YB wasn't okay with it because why the F are y'all messing with the people that sent the people to rob the dude that finances your lifestyle? The Prince family stay in a mess. And it ain't meant to be trusted with YB's relationship with the Migos. Why would y'all be round them after they had a hand in Takeoff's death? Ain't no structure. A meeting need to be called immediately, and whoever made the decision to be back around the Prince family got some explaining to do. Some people are saying that post is capped. They didn't get the drop. They were there already for 3's birthday. That's why there was a bunch of girls there, including Ben's baby mama. Junior did have them fight for him, but Ben did not get stood over. They were putting feet on Germ, and he got in his waistband and pulled out his own gun. Ben was hitting close range. Source, trust me, bro. Okay? Trust me, bro. So, yeah, this is going viral on all the subreddits. So this is the NBA Youngboy subreddit where they're posting it. They're saying it's crazy. They wanted to take that chain bad. They're saying it was set up. It was a setup. J Prince orchestrated it. He was messing with dude's baby mama. They're saying YB going to send that Massa tour money to blitz at them. All right? They're saying this shit better not trick YB out of his freedom, especially for something 10 started and crashed out on. That's an interesting point. They're saying every time something happens in Houston, J Prince Jr. is always involved standing around. He should have even clipped years ago, letting Goofies run shit because his daddy LeBron, he's the real Bronny James, like Shiesty said. Saying somebody needs to put down J Prince Jr. I don't condone these comments, but that people are very, very upset with him. Okay. So there's more posts going around Reddit. All right. This is Chiracology. This was a really viral post. They're talking about this, and it's never good when somebody jump like that. Okay. It's saying can't even get something to eat in this MF, right? Monthly Ben 10 got shot, post just dropped. Gravity playing in the back too. It's a wrap. He called home for sure. Saying, is he good though? He ate 4 to the chest from close range. And then other people, TTE, Breezart, all right, these guys are connected to Dirk in some way. So damn, what happened to Ben? With laughing emojis, T emoji, frog emoji. Check up on him in a restaurant, down bad. So people are really hating. And TLR probably in shambles right now. I'm in shambles right now. I like that comment. I'm in shambles right now. This is actually really sad. I like Ben 10. I like all the NBA camp. I'm not involved in the beef, but I'm really sad to see this news. And they're saying that O-Block are celebrating. Seems like Ben 10 just passed away. Pictures got leaked right now of him on the ground, not even moving. He's not passed away, but this is a picture of his shoes. And they confirmed that that was him from the previous picture. It says all over social media, O-Block and 600 celebrating this morning. NBA Ben 10 seems to have checked out. The picture seems to already show the shooting of Ben 10 on the ground, unresponsive RIP, but he is alive. So just because they're not moving doesn't mean they're dead, bro. Okay, that's facts. So I don't think dudes in critical condition do much moving around, gang, okay? Saying he's still alive. Saying even if he did pass away, you're dumb, jumping to conclusions off of one picture. And obviously we saw the picture of the alleged shooter. We already saw that. So this is the last post I'm going to show you, and I'm going to wrap it up. They're saying, oh no, this is an NBA Youngboy subreddit. Rich Porter posted a picture of Ben 10, and a lot of people are sad. They're saying, we can't lose 10. Why be going to empty the bank if 10 passes away? I hope he pulls through. Probably posting to send prayers. But yeah, it's really, really sad. They're saying if 10 doesn't make it, YB's probably not performing at Rolling Loud. He's going to be too upset. So look, I'm really sad to see this news. I don't want to see anybody getting hurt. You know, the NBA crew, they do tend to attract a lot of negative energy, unfortunately. And there's definitely a lot of questions to be asked about Jay Prince Jr. being involved in a lot of very dicey situations. Okay, but look, I'll get you guys some more updates on this as the day goes on once I hear more information. You know, wishing a real good recovery to Ben 10 and anybody else that was involved in this incident. It's really sad to see, but that's it for me. That's all the information I could find about this right now. And if I find more, I'll update you guys in another video. But for now, that's it. Thanks.